It was a strange season for young Sam Darnold. Sick. Mono. Who gets mono? Seeing ghosts against New England. After playing well against Dallas in his return. Adam Gase. Whatever you think about him, good, bad, indifferent. Terrible offensive line. No weapons, injuries, all over the place. By no means is this kid damaged goods. He has the tools to be a franchise quarterback. Will he become that? That's the question. A lot of quarterbacks have the tools to become a franchise quarterback. It depends on the situation. It depends on, the players around him, the coaching staff, the front office, what they do for the kid, what situation they're in. If Lamar Jackson was drafted by the New York Jets, would Lamar Jackson be the MVP? Would he have started every game? Or would he be on the sideline, hurt? Sam Darnold, very similar year to his rookie season. He regressed in some spots, especially after the Patriots game. He was riddled. He was rattled. His head, he just wasn't seeing things. And although it did get better at certain points, he still suffered through inconsistencies down the stretch. And that's what we'll cover today. Several plays covering the last 2 weeks of Sam Darnold inconsistencies. Jets quarterback Sam Darnold is struggling through inconsistencies right now, but we start with the positive. Another first drive touchdown. Robbie Anderson, strong hands here, 11 personnel gun. He goes with the Z close, Robbie Anderson at the bottom. Pittsburgh, they're notorious. There's the route. Robbie Anderson on the seam. They're notorious for deploying a single high, 3 deep look. And they did that on the first drive. So on 3rd and 9, Gase moves Robbie close, down the seam. That's the soft spot against a 3 deep look, down the seam. And Darnold is reading the safeties well initially, but sometimes it gets him in trouble. Watch the free safety though. There goes Robbie. Bell does an angle. Safety jumps up in a robber position. So it completely changes everything. Pittsburgh's basically in a 2 deep. Corners have to be deep on their man because they know the free safety's jumping up in a lurk and a robber. Darnold sees it. There goes the free safety. Defending the sticks. Just has to worry about the bracket with the strong safety. Knows his head is turned. Knows he's looking at Robbie Anderson. Knows the ball's not coming. So Darnold's confident, steps into it, delivers it in the perfect location. You'll see it here. And you'll see Robbie Anderson. This is his greatest evidence of a number 1 type receiver catch. Do I think he's a number 1 receiver? He's got to improve his route running. That's the big thing. But this is a hell of a number 1 receiver catch in traffic, strong hands. But this is as good as it gets for Darnold against Pitt. We'll have more coming. What's really plaguing young Sam Darnold right now is he's reading the safeties well. And he thinks he knows where to go based on that. But he's not reading the entire field. First down, Gase goes with a traditional old school I formation, 12 personnel because West goes the fullback. Play action, 2-man route. Post with Vincent Smith up top. Dig with Robbie Anderson near side. Pittsburgh's in a 3-3-5 nickel. There's the play action. Now watch here. See that free safety in the middle on the NFL logo? Darnold is reading the single high safety. He wants the one-on-one matchup. So he wants to go where the safety doesn't. It's essentially man on the outside. Whether it's a zone or not doesn't matter. So Darnold sees that. He wants to go away from the safety. Now, back it up. Look at Robbie Anderson. Here's the first note. Anderson has to run sharper routes. Give us a sharp dig here. And run it a little shallower if you have to. Even if especially if you see that free safety lurk up. But see how round that is? See how round and lazy that is? It allows the free safety to get there much easier. Regardless, Darnold sees the free safety up, so he thinks he has one-on-one on the post to Vincent Smith, but he doesn't. The near side corner passes it off and creates a 2-on-1 situation that Darnold did not see before he threw the ball. So he read the safety right, didn't read the entire defense correctly. That's great defense too. Essentially, it's a 2 deep with the 2 corners, in which they allow the free safety to roam, play a robber. Good communication, good coverage by Pittsburgh. Darnold's gotta see the entire field. The following is not a Darnold mistake. It's the first play of the game against Buffalo, 11 personnel empty against a nickel. It's opportunity. It's looking at matchups, looking at different skill sets, and knowing where to go. There are the routes. Now, first thing Darnold's going to look at are the safeties. What are they doing? Are they too deep? Is it single high? That would be too deep. But the strong safety is kind of in a man alignment off situation. He has to pretend it's single high and account for that safety near us. 3 up top, 3 on the bottom. Darnold has 3 up top, 2 on the bottom. So, and number 3 are the drops from the box. He's got to account for those. So, in theory, he goes to the right spot, Crowder in the flat, because of the traffic and so on. But look at the bottom. Robbie Anderson is the fastest man on the field. If he looks to Robbie Anderson, knowing that number 3 man dropping is a linebacker, and he's dropping against Robbie Anderson's movement, he's going to have something bigger. Again, not a bad decision. The right decision. He was outmanned the other side, but look at Robbie Anderson. Even though it's technically outmanned, that safety is so far off, he's not going to get there, and Robbie Anderson's speed would kill the defense. Still, good job by Darnold. This one's a constant battle for Sam Darnold, and I don't know if it's gotten worse since last year, or it's still there, or it started against New England, the ghost game. I don't know. 7 across for Buffalo, single high with a robber. You know that strong safety's coming up. There are the routes. This is the Crowder one-handed catch. So Darnold, he reads the hot route fine. It's only 4-man rush, but still. Gets it off. Crowder, one-handed catch. Big 3rd down conversion. Now, here's Darnold doing something with the protection. Heavy to the left, 4 to the left, 3 to the right. Le'Veon Bell to the wide side. So they look good. Takes the snap. Why is Qualley looking right? He should be sliding left. I don't know. There's Darnold right here. Plant and throw. If he plants and throws, he's not going to get hit. There's enough space there. Instead, little choppy feet, steps, however you want to call it, fading away. This is the constant that's really hurting him. There's the one-handed catch. Could have been a pick, if not for Crowder. He's got to get that locked down, plant and throw. The interception, 3rd and 8. 0-0 ball game, 11 personnel gun bunch. Interesting concept with the routes. It works. Gase is figuring he's going to overload the zone if it's zone. If it's a blitz, he's leaving the tight end and Bell into block, so he should be covered there. And if it's man, they got to beat him on the route run. Darnold, plenty of time. Good job by the pass protection. This is where Darnold has to get the ball out. It's tight coverage, and it's a great decision because the defender's head is not turned. But if he gets the ball out to the sideline, it is out of the danger zone. He doesn't do it. Most would call this bad luck. Sure, it's bad luck. Bounces off his helmet, interception. But it's not a good... It's not a well-thrown ball. He has to get it out to the sideline so Crowder could run underneath it. Right there, tight coverage. Still a great decision. He knows Vincent Smith deep is taking the single high safety. So it's one-on-one. He doesn't have to worry about a second guy. Right here, he's got to throw it out. Look at how Crowder has to slow down. He's got to get it out of the danger zone. Outside the numbers, closer to the sideline. Let Crowder run underneath it. Not a good job. Too far inside. Pick happens. It's that stuff he's got to clean up. Darnold. He's just not seeing the entire field. And this is probably his biggest issue right now. Gun, 2nd and 13, bunch at the top after the motion. I understand what he's thinking here. There are the routes. Pre-snap. Single high with a strong safety robber, lurk. Could be too deep. He doesn't know yet. He's got to wait. He's thinking Le'Veon against a linebacker in the flat. Pick up some yardage. Make it a 3rd and manageable. Right now, it's too deep, technically. But look at where that strong safety is, closest to us. This guy. It makes it a 3-on-2 by us and a 3-on-3 up top because that single high, that other too deep, the free safety is too far away. So why is he looking right? Why is he forcing it to Le'Veon? I understand what he sees because it's a linebacker against Le'Veon, but that flat up top is the play. And if he's thinking more where the safeties are aligned, he's going to see the field better and he's going to go to that spot. He takes a snap, he looks left immediately. It's more mechanical than it is actually deciding to go there or deciding which way to look. It's more mechanical. He's got to get over that hump and stop making it more mechanical and actually leave both sides open. He looks left, it's mechanical, goes right. He had right in mind all along, chose the wrong side. Here's one, 3rd and 10 in Buffalo last week, empty, 11 personnel, against nickel, gun. This is more inconsistency, more indecision. Darnold doesn't let it go. Watch both corner routes. It's 3rd and 10, so you want the end zone here. The first thing Darnold does is read the defense. And right here, on the snap, reads it. It's a 3 deep, 4 underneath, 4-man rush zone look. Now look up top. He should release this corner route to the wide receiver up top. Robbie Anderson's on the bottom. I don't know who that is up top. Maybe Vincent Smith, not sure. Look at how flat-footed that DB is. That receiver destroys that DB on the corner. Watch it again. Darnold's looking that way. Flat-footed, beats him. The ball should already be in the air, on its way. Touchdown. It's a great route run. Great job. Why Darnold didn't pull the trigger, I don't know. It's indecision. It's not confidence. But he scrambles, as he's known to do. He's good at doing. Outside the pocket. Brown, all alone in the end zone. He's going to get a touchdown anyway. No, but he doesn't. This is what's concerning. The throw on the run stuff, when the play breaks down, he regressed in that regard this year, which is concerning. Maybe it's confidence. Maybe it comes back next year, hopefully. But watch this. He has plenty of time. He needs to collect himself right here. Calm, throw it. But he makes it harder than it has to be. Did you see that? Off the back foot while flailing away. He could throw on the run much more compactly. He doesn't here. Statistically speaking, Darnold actually improved. In reality, did he? I'd call it a wash. And again, like mentioned at the open, by no means is this kid damaged goods. By no means is he a bust. But also by no means is he a guaranteed franchise quarterback. He has the tools. Not every quarterback has the tools to get it done. He can make every throw on the field. He has the mind. He's mobile. He could throw on the run. He could improvise. But he has to see the entire field. He has to read defenses more properly instead of just looking at the two safeties and knowing where he's going to go pre-snap. Having an idea pre-snap is just step number 1. He's got to unfold everything else because things change. Defenses fool quarterbacks pre-snap. And yes, this is a 3-step league. So quarterbacks do get it right pre-snap at times. But Darnold has to graduate into the next phase. And that's the Jets' job in 2020. Get the kid an offensive line and let him develop in August, in September, and October. Joe Douglas, it's up to you. Offensive line first.